Good morning, everybody, and a very, very warm welcome to every one of you. And I mean warm welcome. Not because the weather is warm, because there is warmth in our welcome. All right. And today is something very important that we're going to do. It's like a process. And the process is going to help you to recover your ability to be present to whatever is happening in your life. And when you become present to whatever is happening in life, there is a possibility that every experience allows you to be a better version of yourself. Now, isn't that what we are really interested in? So that's what the topic is today. And to help us to use our brains fully. Why should we use our brains fully? Because if you can use your brains fully, you will see more possibilities for action. Every time you get stuck, you will improve your memory, right? And so many other things, which I will let the experts explain to you when the time comes. So right now we have Neeti, who's going to take you through those brain exercises. Just a moment. Vetri, can you pin her? I'm not able to do it from my side.
Sure,
okay.
I will.
Okay, done.
Okay, good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Let's get in exercises. I'll adjust my camera so the view is only on my hands.
No, yeah, we can see a part of your face, but
okay, and I'll hold it up. Okay, let's get into the position, everybody. Everybody, the camera, please.
This noise is coming from somebody's. Vetri, you mute yourself. I think a lot of noise is coming from your end.
Vetri is already muted.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
That's fine. All right. Let's begin and we'll do each exercise to 10 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
But you're not doing the exercise, Neeti.
I am.
There is a little lag.
Connectivity issue. Let's do the thumb and the little finger now. Thumb of one hand and little finger of the other hand. Yes. And now let's alternate it. Hasina ji, don't change the position of your fist. Hold the wrist in the same position. Thumb of, let's say, thumb of the left hand and little finger of the right hand. And then we come on to thumb of the right hand and little finger of the left hand. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Try not to move your wrist or your elbow. Try and keep it in the same position. Let's do the victory and the pistol. Victory with the wrist facing the camera. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. अतुल जी विक्ट्री को थोड़ा सा खोल तो दीजिए. हाँ जी, great. Now the spider, let the spider climb up the wall. Index finger cross with the other index finger, middle finger on top and the next middle finger on top. Index finger comes up from the inside and the middle finger from the outside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now is the elephant. Clap and hold. Clap and hold. Nose with one hand and the outer hand goes to the ear. Clap, hold. Clap, hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now arms straight, turn your fists, turn your palms outward, cross, close your fingers, bring it close to your chest and open each finger one time, starting with the thumb. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And slowly open your hands. And the last one is 1 and 5. 5 with one hand, 1 with the other hand, and then 1, you change the hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I only got confused, 7, 8, 9, 10. Thank you. And have an active day. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. And over to Vetrivel for his part of today's session. So over to you, Vetri.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, everyone. Amazing.
Amazing.
Meetiji, my spider today surprisingly seems to be very active. Thanks to you. And I would like to share some kind of insight, realization, or experience, whatever you call. I feel like sharing with you.
Amazing.
Thank you very much, sir. It feels good when somebody says amazing. That's why I say. We say no, current reality. We have been in so many forums and we learned this. What do you mean by current reality? Current reality is nothing but whatever you have, wherever you are, over there in your life, whatever you do right now. This is your current reality. Very simple, isn't it? What do we do normally? We complain being in current reality. We say, I don't have this, I want to do this, I have this problem, I have that problem. But being with great people like Sukhdeepak and learning a lot of books and attending various forums, what I learned, what is my realization? Because of my complaint only, my current reality is sticking to me. It is not that you have a current reality and you are complaining. Actually, you are complaining, that is why you are in that current reality. Just think about it. 2 things. Let us see closely. Relationship, money, which is very, very important for us. What we do? How many complaints we have? Each one has got unique complaints, isn't it? Think about yourself. Take your own pen and paper and just write it down. How many complaints you have about your current reality. That's why sir often asks us to write about our feedbacks. What does it mean? It means we should know our current reality and how many complaints are registered to that. What I found is, instead of complaining, just turn 3 things out. Whole life will be changing. This is what the term they call bending the reality. You could have heard this term, but for me, when first time I heard, oh my God, can I change? Can I bend my reality? Can I create new reality? What does it mean? We see what is current reality. So bending the reality means achieving what we desire, changing the things what we need, what we are looking for. It could be relationship, it could be money, it could be anything in life. So bending the reality is possible if you sincerely look into these 3 things instead of complaining. First thing is, I always say, Reddy Garu says, gratitude. Do we have a gratitude towards what we have in our life? Just let us look only 2 terms, relationship and money. Do we have gratitude towards whatever be the money reality we have? Do we gratitude towards our relationship? This is a very big question. Just write yourself how much you have. This is one antidote can kill lots and lots of judgments towards that particular thing. Let it be money, let it be relationship. One gratitude. Just say thank you. And feel that. Sir say, bring that feeling of judgment will die. What is the second thing? Which is all my own personal practice and I get immense benefit from that. What is that? Second is appreciate. whatever be the current reality you have, start to appreciate. It could be relationship, it could be money. Appreciate. What is the third one, which is very, very close to my heart? If you pick these things now, you will see with your own eyes your current reality is changing to what you desire. That is nothing but celebrating the current reality. It could be relationship, it could be money. Celebrate it and see things gets manifesting in your front of your eyes. And that is happening in my life. I happened in my touchwood. Every part of my life I'm enjoying it and see where I am going. So 3 things. Stop complaining, we have been analyzed enough. But what you do instead of stop complaining? Show gratitude. Appreciate it. Let all your words from your mouth be the appreciating word, because we need it, the world needs it. Third one is start celebrating in your own ways. It is going to change your reality. And a lot of things are awaiting for us. And like Sir used to say, we are all sitting here to learn to become default to create mode. Why should we become create mode? Because the world, the future belongs to the creator. So think about it. I just summarize it quickly. We complain because we don't we complain because we have current reality. No, we are constantly complaining. That is why we have this current reality. Stop complaining. Show gratitude. Appreciate whatever you have in life. And finally, keep celebrating. And one final word which comes, which is beautifully aligning with this thought of the day. Whatever be the journey you start, the end of the journey is coming back to the home. We often hear that. What does it mean? Wherever you forum you go, whatever great books you read, Thank you very much, Atul. That's a very good music. Meaning, I'm closing this with this. If you moment how much you celebrate, life will be totally different. Thank you very much for this opportunity, sir. And personally, thank you very much for realizing this, and touch wood, my life is changing for a better, sir. Over to you.
All right. Thank you. So if you remember, when I started off the session, I said something, and what Vetri has just done is completely in sync with what I wanted to say to you. And I have been saying to you also. So if you look at the title on top of my head, it said start living, stop complaining. Right? So when you're complaining, you are obviously resisting. And when you're resisting, your attention gets stuck on what you're resisting. You get what I'm saying? If your attention is stuck on what you are resisting, what are you going to be attracting to your life? Possibilities or no possibility? So instead of complaining, if you are able to shift your attention to your desire, then you can start working to manifest that desire. And Vetri has given you some of the tools. Is like be grateful. Remember, every experience is an opportunity to become a better version of yourself. You heard me saying this every time. But when you are in an experience, and you're not experiencing that experience fully, आप एक अनुभव में हो और उस अनुभव को पूरी तरह अनुभव नहीं कर रहे हो, then do you think you will get what you require out of that experience? You won't, no? Now, every experience is sent to you for what? Or every experience is an opportunity for what? To learn something new. So when we celebrate that, when we appreciate that, when we are grateful, okay, thank you, this is a part of my life. Remember, life is a series of experiences that happens one after the other. What is life? A series of experiences that happens one after the other. That's life. What else is life? Practically, if you see one experience followed by another experience, followed by another experience. Now, if you're totally alive, alive means not the way you think alive. Alive means a person who's able to experience every moment of his life. A lot of people say, oh, this I don't like, so I don't want to experience. Then you start resisting it. This I don't like. So you start resisting it. So you're not experiencing it. So you're not learning from it. And until you learn from it, that experience is not going to go away. Like you might have seen certain situations in your life that you resist a lot, they don't go away. मेरे पास पैसा नहीं है, मेरे पास पैसा नहीं है, मेरे पास पैसा नहीं है, मेरे पास independence नहीं है, I'm not independent. When I have money, then only I'll be independent. Hello? As long as you do this resistance drama in your head, you'll never be able to focus on your desire, na? So train yourself. First, you can release the resistance. How? By being grateful. Okay, thank you, God. You're giving me this. Also, I accept with grace. Right? जो आप दे रहे हो, हम ले रहे हैं. I'm not saying कि भगवान, I don't like this. इसको तो अपने पास रखो. Can you tell God like that? कि ये जो आप भेज रहे हो रखो अपने पास, मुझे नहीं चाहिए. But actually आप वही कर रहे हो. When you're resisting something, you're saying, hello, this is God's gift. I don't want it. I only want the gift which I like. So we are defeating the purpose now of that experience. अगर आप हर क्षण का लुत्फ नहीं उठा रहे हो, उसको अनुभव नहीं कर रहे हो, if you are not experiencing every moment of your life, can you say that you are living your life fully? No, I'm only living the life which I like. And many people are waiting. One day when my children start listening to me. Another person says, one day when my daddy starts listening to me. One day when I get support of people. One day when people start liking me, then I'll be happy. तो करते रहो वेट सारी जिंदगी. You with me so far? Now you will get a little rewinded view. Hang on a sec. Because at some point somebody stopped listening because he wants to say something. Very good. Yes. Go ahead. You know. If you keep
Yes,
us
sir.
waiting.
No, sir. So as you say, what we focus upon, it grows. So if we focus on the challenges keep growing.
Yes.
If we focus on the possibilities grow, sir. See,
Yes.
both are there. You know, it's like a cloud. The challenge is like a cloud, and the possibilities is like a sky. You know, if you're clouded by the challenges, we miss out there's a huge space out there.
Yes.
We're missing it.
Beautiful. I mean, you are a poet, aren't you? Wonderful.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. And Atul Puri, thank you for giving us a wonderful demonstration of gargling sound. It has been recorded on this. You gargling up कर रहे थे ना बीच में थोड़ी देर पहले.
Oh shit, I thought I was on mute. I'm really sorry.
It's all right. You should be sorry because I think the whole internet is going to see it. So be careful next time you are gargling. That's why I say stay on the camera. You'll make less mistakes. Thank you. So now I lost track of what I wanted to say because I got busy answering Kasha's question. However, the question is, ask yourself this question. Am I allowing myself to experience what is happening right now? Because if I'm not experiencing what's happening right now, then I'm not there. My mind is stuck somewhere else. And it is not usually stuck on how to make something happen, right? So I've been also saying to you, when your mind says, sometimes the mind says, oh, I will not be able to do it because. Many times the mind says that, I'll not be able to do so-and-so thing because. I'll not be able to go there because, right? What should you do? Ask another question. And what is that question? How to make it possible? Let me find out how to make it possible. It's very interesting. 2 days back, I asked myself this question, how to make it possible. And immediately the thought came and I spoke to Atul for, starting something. This how to make it possible and what else is possible are wonderful things. Now, when you are having an experience which you don't like or you're resisting, there's another question you can ask. What is there in it for me in this situation? What's there in it for me in this situation? What's the learning for me in this situation? How is this situation going to make me grow? How is this situation adding value to my life? So the moment we get into those questions, our resistance diminishes, right? And when the resistance diminishes, you may find out that these are actually signposts. You know what a signpost is? When you're driving on the road, signposts tell you this side is Chennai, this side is Goa. So when we stop resisting it, you may find that these are little nudges, little poking happening to remind you, okay, hello, what are you doing? Hello, wake up, jago, sone walo, suno meri kahani, that kind of a thing, right? So it is a pointer. It is pushing you in the right direction. But you know what happens? You get pushed in the wrong direction because you're not present to it. So I want to do a small exercise to strengthen your ability to be in the present. Okay, so please, this exercise is to be done with your eyes open. Okay. I just want you to look in front. So if you're looking at the screen right now, you look at the screen and have your complete attention on the screen fully. Now, some of you may find that something distracts you, right? Neeti turned her head because some sound must have happened from somewhere, right? What else will distract you? In this moment, as you are there looking at the screen, are you noticing where your mind is going? Are you noticing how some discomfort in the body is taking your attention away? Or your mind has gone into its internal dialogue? Hey, what is he doing? Why is he making me do like this? I have so much work to do. So your mind is going there, right? Try and just be here in the present moment. Every time your mind goes here and there, come back and be present. Okay, be present to each and every person who's there on this call. And every person. And you'll notice that when you scratch your head or pull your nose or whatever you do, automatically without thinking, that's the reaction. And reaction doesn't allow you to be in the present. All I'm asking you to do is be completely still and be present to me or anybody else you want to look at on the screen, and be fully present to that person. And become aware how many internal and external distractors show up. Now, can you keep your attention where it is without allowing any of those distractors to distract you? You can if you want to. Now, you'll notice that with some effort, you're able to keep your attention where you're looking. You're looking at me and your attention is here. I want you to continue to look at me, but put your attention on your hands. आप मुझे देख रहे हो, but आपका ध्यान अपने हाथों पे जा रहा है. Yeah? Look at me, don't blank out, and put your attention on your hands fully. Now, where is your attention? On your hands. Okay. Now, look at your hands also. Do both. Look at your hand and keep your attention on your hand also. Now, keep looking at your hands and put your attention on the ceiling. You are looking at your hands, but your attention is on the ceiling. Keep the attention on the ceiling. This is just a demonstration to you how we may be looking at something, but our attention is somewhere else. Okay? We are also making you consciously take your attention wherever I'm asking you to take it. By doing this, you are realizing that you can take your attention wherever you want to take it. Instead of the attention going automatically here and there, you can take it where you want to take it. Keep looking at your hands and put your attention on the right side of the room. Now keep looking at your hands. Take your attention to the left side of your room. All right, so I'm going to stop this. You can do this every day as a practice so that your ability to be a master of your attention becomes stronger and stronger. That's very useful for you. Okay. Now the next thing is, please close your eyes and scan your body from the tips of your toes to the top of the head slowly. Becoming aware of each and every part as you are scanning it. And become aware of every body sensation. Some of you may think, I'm not feeling anything. Well, that's because your awareness is not good enough as yet. It will become. Those who have done Vipassana, they'll find it easy to do this. Yeah. So scan your body very slowly from the tips of your toes to the top of your head and become aware of every sensation in your body. We are to develop an ability to be able to experience the sensations in our own body because they are always there. The body is a giant chemical factory. So sensations are there, but we don't feel them because we are so much in our head. Right now, I want you to be with the sensations in your body. If you practice this every day, it will help you. When I ask you to do the discretion exercise, it will be a great boon to you. Just keep on scanning your body from the tips of your toes to the top of your head and experiencing every sensation as you do that. And every time you have a thought, there is a corresponding body sensation. At this point of time, maybe your sensitivity to your own, body sensations is not that high, so maybe you don't feel it. But you do this regularly, it is a boon to you. Okay? Because please remember, you are an infinite being who has chosen to live in this body, and this body has a mind which thinks. This body has sensations, feelings, whatever you may call them. And this body is also ruled by emotions. Every emotion has a corresponding sensation in the body. Now we want you to be the master of your mind and your body and your emotions. Because most of the time in life when we get stopped, it is usually because our mind stops us by saying certain negative things. Mind stops us by negative beliefs. Mind stops us by the judgments that it keeps doing. Mind stops us because of the computations and decisions and judgments and so-called logic, It keeps us trapped in this world that we have created. So getting mastery of the mind is important. Then body. The body sensations, which are always going hand in hand with the mind and the emotions. Getting mastery in that area to be able to use the signals of the body. See, the body has to ensure its survival so that you can live in it. So the more sensitive you are to the signals that the body is giving you, the better it is to you, for you, right? And we work a lot on emotions. There's a whole session on emotions. Those who have not seen it, the new members, you can go back, search for that session on emotions and watch it. So to have mastery in all these three things, you have to sensitize yourself so that your awareness is increased. Awareness means what? To be aware what's happening in this particular second. What is happening in your mind? What is happening in your body? What is happening on the emotional level? So when that awareness goes up and there is a certain situation and you're not liking that situation and you're resisting that situation, if you're aware what your mind is doing, then you can change what your mind is doing. The mind is saying, I don't like this, I hate it, why is it happening to me? You'll say, all right, what do you want? Focus on what is it that you desire. People don't understand me, they never listen to me, they're always putting me down, they're always gaslighting me, nothing makes them happy, I'm trying everything in my life, but they never get happy, right? That kind of internal conversation is going to help you. So what do you desire? I desire to repair this relationship. What do you desire? I want to get rid of this relationship. Anything is possible, whatever you want. So it starts where? Keeping your attention in your control, keeping your awareness forefront, like it's there. I'm aware what's going on every moment. Believe me, guys, you and I are infinite sources of knowledge. We are tapping into the awareness of the universe. But because of our great logical mind, which is constantly engaged in judging, comparing, right, wrong, good, bad, agree, disagree, all that nonsense, awareness gets subjugated. Because who you are is an awareness in this body, Baba. हम आए हैं इस धरती पे अनुभव करने के लिए, मगर करते नहीं हैं. We've come here to experience life, but we are not experiencing it. So small dose of this exercise, longer doses are available to you in the Good to Great program and whenever you choose to be a part of it. And a lot more is available to you when you do any of my Access Consciousness programs. You can open your eyes now. And I just want you to think of the day ahead. All right? Think of the day ahead which you are going to create. Are you going to create something which is business as usual? Same old thing? Or you could be doing the same old thing with a gusto, with enthusiasm, and adding value to everything that you do and asking the question, how does it get better than this? I'm doing my job, I'm doing it well, and I have to do every day. You can ask a question, how does it get better than this? What else is possible? I had this conversation the other day with a very senior person, like a VP guy in a company, who's an expert in his domain. And he started off with this point of view that, oh, this is my domain, I have to be in that domain. I said, you want to be all your life in this domain only? You're in a support function? He said, no. I said, then, have you thought what you want to be 5 years from now? He said, kahan sir, there is no time to think only. I said, why don't you have time? Because I don't have people. I said, why don't you hire people? Sir, I have not hired anybody in the last 5 years. So I said, that's not the answer to me. So I said, why are you not hiring people? I don't know, sir. Finally, it came out, I like to do everything myself. Such a senior person saying. Obviously, he doesn't have time. He doesn't even have the time to think about the future that he wants to create. Interesting, isn't it? So 2 things. 1, maybe switch your awareness to, okay, what is the future I wish to create? If I stop fighting with the present situation, will I be able to think of what I want to create in the future? Agar uljhe hue hai, see what's happening in our country also, only fighting. Right? Creation of new possibilities for the people is happening, but not as much as it can, right? Similarly, we are doing in our own life also. No? And that's one. What is the future I want to create? And the second one is, how does it get better than this? What else is possible? Yeah, so think about whatever you are doing every day. I mean, if Pooja is making food for the family or whatever she does at home, how can she do better than that? How does it get better than this? What else is possible? You may suddenly find that you're adding so much value to yourself, you're excited, you're enjoying, and people are beginning to notice, ki, yaar, this guy is not the usual fellow, he's doing something. Very interesting. Yesterday I was talking to this same fellow and he came out with certain figures which are very alarming for that company. So I said, what have you done about it? So he shows me a mail that he has sent. Okay. I looked at that mail and I said, in this mail, anywhere anybody is going to get alarmed, it looks like a routine email. You know, I said, yeah, there is a fire. Will you be shouting fire or you'll just send a simple email saying, please look at the figures. He hasn't even said, look at the figures. He hasn't even said, okay, look, these figures are alarming. I think you should really look at it. I want to discuss with you. Right? Because it's business as usual, you know. I have sent my report. Who reads reports? Are you getting my meaning, guys? So think about what you're going to create today. How you're going to add value today. Ask this question, what else is possible? Ask this question, how does it get better than this? And keep your attention on your desires rather than letting your attention be drawn by the complaints that your mind is doing all the time. So start living, stop complaining. And on that note, I wish to obviously end my part of it. And now we will hand it over to the pros. Kamal Dhupre to regale us with a shairi.
Good morning, sir. Good morning.
Okay, some people have got their hands raised. Let us see what they want to say. We will start with Vipin. Yes, Vipin.
Sir, it's very interesting topic today, and I would share my small experience and few words which I discovered in my life related to this topic only. It will help people because it is helping me.
Yeah. Just say it.
We should avoid one word. You should have done this. आपको ये करना चाहिए था.
Yeah, मुझे ये करना चाहिए था.
No, सामने वाले को. आपको ये करना चाहिए. मतलब if I am talking to सुखदेव जी, I should not say सुखदेव जी आपको ये करना चाहिए था.
मैं तो कह रहा हूँ, सुनो विपिन जी, मैं कह रहा हूँ अपने आप से भी हम कहते हैं ना, मुझे ये नहीं करना चाहिए. अपने आप से मत करो ना, अगली बारी मत करो. Thank you, very good. और बताइए. और
instead of that we should say very good, you have done good job. Appreciate. I'm relating it to Travel's topic today. कि कंप्लेंट नहीं करना है कि यू शुड हैव डन दिस, अप्रिशिएट करना है यू हैव डन गुड जॉब, और क्या करना है उसके बाद, व्हाट कैन वी डू फर्दर टू इम्प्रूव इट। ये 3
Exactly.
लाइनें हैं, इतनी सी बात है सर।
आपने सुना मैंने क्या कहा, व्हाट एल्स इज पॉसिबल,
या वो
वो
सेम
भी यही काम कर रही है, राइट?
हाँ जी,
हाउ डज इट गेट बेटर देन दिस,
यस यस,
राइट? उससे क्या होगा कि आप भी जो बोल रहे हो ना वही बोल रहे हो कि भाई अपना ध्यान जो है ना अपने लक्ष्य पे लगाओ, क्या ठीक नहीं है उसमें मत लगाओ।
मैंने कल एक बहुत बड़ी कंफ्लिक्ट सॉल्व किया सिर्फ ये 3 लाइनें बोल के। हमारी कम्युनिटी में कंफ्लिक्ट हो गया, तो somebody asked someone कि तुझे ये करना चाहिए था, तो ये मैं कल शाम को ये लेक्चर दे के हटा हूँ, तो आई एम वेरी हैप्पी कि ये बड़ा इंपॉर्टेंट टॉपिक था। दूसरा भी है कुछ मेरे पास बोलने के लिए जो आपने आज बोला है, अगर कहो तो मैं शॉर्ट में बोल देता हूँ।
बोल दो, टाइम है।
देखिए, लाइफ में जो सामने आ रहा है उसको आप मना करते हो जब कि मुझे नहीं करना है, तो मेरा पर्सनल एक्सपीरियंस है। अब इन 1992 मैं एक कंपनी में जॉब कर रहा था, मुझे एक बुजुर्ग अंकल जी ने बोला, लाओ मैं तुम्हें ये ट्रांसफार्मर बनाना सिखाता हूँ। इट वाज अ टिपिकल ट्रांसफार्मर। मैंने उनको क्या बोला कि अगर मुझसे आपने ट्रांसफार्मर के बारे में बात भी की तो मैं आपके साथ लंच नहीं करूंगा, मैं आपसे बात नहीं करूंगा। मैं अपने आप को हाई फाई समझता था, मैं प्रोग्रामिंग की बात कर सकता हूँ, ट्रांसफार्मर इज अ स्मॉल थिंग फॉर मी। लाइफ ने मुझे ऐसी स्थिति में पहुंचाया कि मुझे ट्रांसफार्मर की किताब पढ़नी पड़ी। आज मेरी ट्रांसफार्मर की फैक्ट्री है और ट्रांसफार्मर से मेरी रोजी रोटी चलती है। तो इफ यू से नोट, उसके बाद से मैंने सीखा कि जिंदगी में जो आए हाथ जोड़ के स्वीकार करना है, ध्यान से सुनना है क्या कह रहे हैं, मना नहीं करना है।
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल, थैंक यू सर, इट्स वन ग्रेट अमेजिंग एक्सपीरियंस। यस कासा साहब।
So, I remember one of the professor from Oxford. He was telling on. Am I audible, sir?
Yes.
On team building, when on a lecture about team building and things, he said a team is like an orchestra. If someone plays it differently, you can ask them, "Oh, can you play it this way as well?" Being in the allowance mode. So we think a deviation is is not acceptable when we think right, wrong. So being in allowance brings more possibilities, and failure, we think, or something is not happening the way we think, is taking us to what we desire in a disguise, sir.
Of course,
Thank
that's
you.
exactly beautiful. Why don't you do the 7 minutes, huh? For that you'll have to come on camera, you'll have to put light on your face and sit in a place undisturbed. But please do it because you have a lot to say in any case. है ना? Okay, Kamal
Yes, sir,
ji.
I'll do tomorrow, sir.
Tomorrow, huh? Oh, 1 minute. Kuldeep ji hai. I had not seen. Kuldeep ji पहले सबसे. First Kuldeep ji, then Kamal ji, then the senior हमारे रेडियो अनाउंसर लास्ट में आएंगे। कुलदीप जी।
जिंदगी बहुत खूबसूरत, जिंदगी बहुत खूबसूरत है, जिंदगी से प्यार। अगर वो रात तो सुबह का इंतजार, वो भी पल आएगा इसका तुम्हें इंतजार। बस खुद पर यकीन और वक्त का एतबार।
वाह।
Means life is beautiful and love it. If it is night, wait for the morning. That moment also will come which you are waiting for. Believe on yourself and have faith on time.
That reminds me of a very nice old song. सुबह जरूर आएगी, सुबह का इंतजार कर, गम की अंधेरी रात में। सुना है गाना आपने? Okay, मेजर साहब कुछ कहना चाहते हैं? Let us listen to him. Yes, sir.
Sir, I got just 2 points from Vitri's talk and your talk. Life should not only be lived, it should be celebrated. And life is always too short not to be celebrated, not to celebrate nice moments. And the final word is, the more you praise and celebrate your life, the more there is in life to celebrate. Thank you.
Yeah, that's why birds get up in the morning always celebrating, the sunrise. Yes, Kamal ji. हम लोग तो बिजी रहते हैं ना जजिंग करने में. When we are so busy judging what we'll celebrate. Yes, go ahead.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Thanks for the wonderful session. बिल्कुल यही हम विपश्यना में महसूस करते हैं, being in that moment. जब हम अपने आप में होते तो रियली हम अपने खुद सच्चाई में होते हैं. What's going on? रही शायरी की बात तो एक इसी से मिलता जुलता एक शेर था कि इतना खाली था अंदरू मेरा, इतना खाली था अंदरू मेरा कि कुछ दिन तो रहा खुदा मुझ में मेरा. समझने वाले समझ गए होंगे.
My inside was so empty that for some time at least God was there in me. खाली होगा तभी तो आएगा वो. Beautiful.
Thank you.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you very much. Yes, Kunen.
यस सर, मुझे जो 2 लाइनें याद आ रही हैं जनाब, अर्ज क्या है कि धूप में निकलो घटाओं में नहाकर देखो, धूप में निकलो घटाओं में नहाकर देखो, जिंदगी क्या है किताबों को हटा कर देखो, जिंदगी क्या है किताबों को हटा कर देखो. So experience the experience and find what's there for me to make a better version of myself.
Beautiful.
Thank you, sir.
Beautiful.
Sir,
Thank
can I
you.
say
Thank you.
something?
Thank you.
Sir, can I say 2 lines?
You can say 3 also, no problem.
Yeah. एक परवाह ही बताती है कि ख्याल कितना है, एक परवाह ही बताती है कि ख्याल कितना है, वरना कोई तराजू नहीं होता रिश्तों में.
Can you translate it also? Caring is the word
Yeah.
you're looking for.
Yeah. Only caring shows how much you care, how much you are there for that person. Otherwise, there is no weighing scale to show that how much you care.
Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. And see you tomorrow morning. All members of Good to Great, remember your session is there in the evening at 8 p.m. So please be there on time. Today is Tuesday. Okay. ये सिर्फ तुम्हारे लिए reminder है कुनैन. बाकी सबको तो याद रहता है. ठीक है. I know you're very busy. That's why थोड़ा problem होता है. But please try to be there. Okay. So see you all. And have a wonderful day. And remember who you are. You are a wonderful, magnificent, extraordinary human being who deserves to be loved and respected for who you are. You know, so stand in front of the mirror and do this to yourself, right? If you don't see yourself as that, I believe that we are the VIP in our life. Please start treating yourself as that. It won't make you arrogant, I promise you. Bye-bye. Have a good day.